Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we are going on a little adventure locally and we're gonna go see the new Marvel movie, Black Widow.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's been a while since there's been a Marvel movie, and it's been at least like 2 years since we actually went to a movie theater, so this will be a fun experience getting back into it. And we're gonna be going to the Red Rock Casino to go to the movie theater there, so we'll get to check out that as well.
So come tag along with us and get lost.
Yeah, come get lost with us today.
Feeling in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are low.
So electric parking is on the 3rd floor at least. Maybe after we leave, we'll check the other floors to see if they also have EV parking. But looks like there's at least 2 and they're charge points. Let's see. Actually, I'll tell you. Oh, they're free. So, free. And they're right next to the elevators too. Literally, right next to the casino elevators.
Getting up, I wanna get high on you. Caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it.
Alright, so we are now on the casino floor and we are gonna go find one thing I like about Red Rock is that they definitely have a really large casino floor. Like, there are a lot of games here that you can play, but I also never know, like, if you're allowed to tape in the casinos, if you're not allowed to tape in the casino, so this part may be very brief while we go find the movie theater. Also, too, they have a non-smoking section, which I think is pretty nice, too. I'm not a smoker, so it does make So they do have a food court. We'll walk around in a little bit and show you guys the dedicated food court that they have here. There's also a dedicated bingo room. They also have a bowling alley in here. And we are off, obviously we're going to the movie theater, and at the movie theater they have 4D, they have 3D, they have IMAX, they have all of that. So if you go all the way down here, you guys can go to the bowling alley. They also have like a kids play area that has like arcade games. I think you can like drop your kid off and let them play. And then this obviously is our destination.
I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. Turn around, didn't ever think they could.
So if you guys are enjoying this video and all of our other great content, we would love if you guys could go over to Patreon and support us. It doesn't take a whole lot, just your love and support is really all we need.
Yeah, so we hope to see you over there.
I'm done with the bad, I need a little bit of by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
And a bit on the crumbly side. Alright, so our drinks just came out, and I got the backport strawberry lemonade, and Gary got the 5 rum. So we are going to give this.
There's some rum in that one.
I give it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay, so our food just came out. We got the fried pickles and the brisket nachos. Fried pickles leave little to be desired in terms of look, but hopefully they taste good. The nachos are a lot smaller than the pictures, so hopefully those taste good too. So we're gonna dig right in. I'll go with the pickle first.
The nachos first.
The pickles are definitely made in-house. The breading's actually falling off of them.
They forgot to dry them before they deep fried them.
But overall, taste is there. It tastes pretty good.
Nachos are good. Nachos are good. The burnt ends taste pretty good on it.
Trying to get a little bit. Yeah, nachos are pretty solid. We've got jalapenos, black beans, cilantro, guacamole, salsa, nacho cheese.
Jalapenos?
I think I said jalapenos, but yeah, they're pretty good, I have to say.
Yeah, the pickles actually, even though they don't look very good, they taste pretty good. Juicy.
That's the hurt. I guess I like it.
Moist. Nice, yeah.
A bit of the crunch on the outside from the burnt. part of it.
A lot of times we get burnt ends or dry because we're trying to burn them out. These are extremely moist. It's really good. Really, really good.
And the sauce that they chop this with is really good.
Yeah, great.
Definitely recommend it. Next up we have the baby back.
Yeah, good sauce, a little spicy. Nice.
A little bit dry, I feel like, but
Still very good. Very good.
need a knife for this one.
We were driving one day, it was winter time, you know, the oak tree. I'm in the back of the car, you know.
Oh, they're really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still good, still smoky. Great sauce that they have on it.
Yeah, kind of nice and tender. Not fall off the bone, but I don't really like fall off the bone. So it's kind of my sort of pace when it comes to ribs. Really good. Really good.
Alright, so next up, mac and cheese. It looks like you're just like straight up Stouffer's mac and cheese. Also maybe like the plastic cheese mac and cheese you get at Disney.
Very creamy, very cheesy. I like it. It's a good mac and cheese.
It really makes me think of Stouffer's.
It is very similar to that consistency, yeah.
But not bad. I like it.
Great. Yeah.
And last but not least, we have the fries.
Solid french fry, nothing special. Solid french fry.
Overall, this meal was like $35. So we're gonna split it between the two of us. But overall, I have to say, really enjoyable. We'll let you know what we've got after the meal's over. It is time for dessert, and we got a deep fried brownie. Cream.
Kind of like a brownie meets a funnel cake.
Yeah. You can really taste the friedness to it.
Yes, the fry oil. Yeah.
Which honestly to me tastes a tad bit like onion rings, but it's good. Alright guys, so we just got back from our adventure day out at Red Rock. We went to the movies and saw the new Marvel movie Black Widow, which we'll talk about in just a second. And then we also had dinner at one of the mini restaurants that are in the Red Rock Casino.
Yeah, barbecue. It was good.
Yeah, so let's start with talking a little bit about the movie. I honestly, I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. There were definitely some times where I was like, where the hell did that come from? Or that doesn't really make any sense. But overall, I really enjoyed the character of the, what is his name?
The Guardian.
The Red Guardian. I really enjoyed his character. I really enjoyed the guy who played him, his acting. He brought a comical piece to the movie that I think really helped kind of keep it from being too serious. What did you think?
So I'll try to be as spoiler-free as I can. The one thing I would say is that I wish it came before the Infinity Wars movie. It makes more sense there. You had no anticipation because, as most people know, Scarlett Johansson doesn't die before Infinity Wars because of what happens in Endgame. So like there was no real anticipation or like fear that anything bad was going to happen. And there were some scenes where there were like huge CGI battles and you're just like, she's going to make it.
Yeah.
You know, she's going to make it. The Florence Poe or whoever who's going to be the next Black Widow, I liked her. I think she did a good job. She's kind of funny, but a little more sarcastic than Natasha's Black Widow was, so that should be fun. And I loved the guy from Stranger Things. I think he's an amazing actor, and I was so impressed with his ability to just bring some humor, but also like some brute strength to it. Something some fans maybe think. The end really sets up the Disney Plus series Hawkeye, which, whatever, but you know.
Make sure you guys stay for the end credit scene if you do go see it.
Yeah, Disney just being Disney, setting up a Disney Plus show. So, you know, I liked it. I thought it was okay. I just thought it would be better if they told it like 4 or 5 years ago. I feel like it's just kind of out of place here.
Yeah.
Because like Scarlett Johansson's last scene in the movie wasn't very impressive for her last scene in the MCU now. So it's kind of like, it kind of takes away from that scene in Endgames. But those are just my kind of thoughts. Everything else, I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
And what did you think of the barbecue tonight?
So I like the barbecue. It's definitely not the best barbecue we've had in Vegas yet, but it was decent for it to be, one, a chain restaurant, and two, located in a casino. So I have to say, given those two factors, it definitely was an okay dinner. It's definitely one of the more pricier barbecues that we have had since coming to Vegas. So there's that factor. Overall, I think we ended up spending, with tip, right around $90, but before tip it was $78, so a little bit on the pricey side.
Yeah, for me the ribs were good. They weren't dry rub ribs, they're the actual sauced ribs. They were both good, they were tasty. They weren't fall off the bone, so if you're looking for fall off the bone, that's not the kind of ribs they are. They're a little bit tougher and on the bone, and that's my preference, so I like that a lot. The burnt ends were some of the best burnt ends I've had. They were moist, they were tasty, they had good seasoning. A lot of times, like when they do burnt ends, they're just burnt. This was actually really good. Overall though, I think it's an okay restaurant. I definitely go there again. I wouldn't say it's even in my top Vegas barbecue restaurants right now, but we'll do a video on that later on and kind of talk about what we think about that. But it's definitely worth a visit if you're at Red Rock, and Red Rock's a really nice casino, so definitely check that out too if you're in Vegas.
Yeah, and a few pro tips too is they do have a barbecue sauce that is not on the table. It's the Alabama white sauce, so make sure you guys ask for that. And two, we tried for dessert the deep fried brownie. While in theory it sounded amazing, it's a brownie that it looks like they put in some type of tempura and they deep fry it. Here's the kicker, they deep fry it in the same oil that their french fries and onion rings go into, and you can really taste that when you take a bite of any of the stuff that's crunchy. The inside actually tasted good, but once you got any bits that were deep fried, you definitely got a onion, french fry, oil taste to it, so it really kind of spoiled the overall feel of the dessert. So
yeah, it's interesting too because the top and the bottom is fried, so like if you just go for a regular slice, you're gonna get that crispiness, and I think it was supposed to be more like a funnel cake, but the onions and the french fry taste just overwhelms the brownie. I would not recommend that. That was the only thing that we had that was like, man. And the honey butter or apple butter just tasted like honey butter. So you know, it didn't taste bad though. Like the brownie was not that good, but the butter was okay.
Yeah, so overall it was an okay dining experience. The atmosphere was definitely really kitschy. There was a lot of really cool things to look at. Our booth was really large. It looked like they had a lot of seating for large parties. So if you have a lot of people that you need to kind of figure out where you guys are going to eat, it's not a bad option. But overall, I really enjoyed eating over at Lucille's Barbecue, located in the Red Rock Casino. So if you guys are in Red Rock, definitely check it out. There's tons of stuff that you can do with your family besides gambling there. So when you guys are in town, definitely give Red Rock a try.
Yeah, so come get lost with us again as we continue our journeys around the Las Vegas area.
And we'll see you in the next adventure.
Bye.